Good afternoon, everybody. Or good very early morning. Or good very late evening or even night for some of you guys. It is Wednesday. It is the second day of the Blazing Hippogriff. That would have started at 7 last night for EU players. Um, yo, are we getting a classic hardcore stream soon? A hardcore one? You mean the one where you can't die? Or well, you can die, but if you die, you delete your character. Is that the one you're talking about? I have been considering it, but I have not played enough classic to think I even have a fair shot at anything. Um, could be a fun little experiment, I guess, if I've got nothing better to do. But right now we have a very new patch to play, and the new season just started, and I might want to start getting into some arenas pretty early on. There is a lot to do, however. I want to start picking up quests. Got a lot of quests here, and then we've got the next chapter. I've still not completed the first initial part of our chapters. I have not completed. Oh, someone's got a Slither Drake. I guess that's released now then. So no more suspicions about where that Slither Drake is and whether it's been a bug and whether it's been gone on purpose or not on purpose. It's here now. So do you guys have any audio? I hardly have any audio. Hello, Vanya. How are you doing? I should get some more water, honestly, because I just had some Greek yogurt with some walnuts, and we all know what happens then. We all know how that gets stuck in my throat. Okay, dokie. Gotta put that one down there. Okay, so we completed this one. What do you want me to make this time around? All this hammering, so you want a hammer. Two draconiums, blacksmith hammers. How have you guys been? Have you all managed to get your ethereal portal? I got mine. I found mine. For some reason, it wasn't showing around here. So usually if you get a present or something, it'll show up at the top for your mounts and your pets and your appearances for that matter, but it didn't do that with the toy box, so I actually had to search for the ethereal portal and then it popped up. So it was here. It was just hiding. All right, let me make a couple of hammers. Draconium hammers. Can I make any hammers? Draconium hammer. Blacksmith's hammer. There we go. Toolbox hammer. 2 of these. So I got my portal. We've got a bit of a lag going on here on my end. I'm very curious to see how the internet is doing, because there was an update on Tuesday, and I'm very curious to see whether that has stabilized everything. Let me see here. So they had an update which rolled out, and I'm surprised that the internet actually worked when it came back online, because this is the internet companies we're talking about, and so you never know what to expect. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. No, I don't like that. But it is what it is. I had almost a nap this afternoon before stream, I was lying outside because the weather's beautiful. The weather's so nice. And I was just having sort of a 15-minute break before stream. And I almost fell asleep. So when I woke up, I was completely sort of out of it. Let me see here. I want to... see which one it is that gives me a higher chance at mining Casgorite. That's this one. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's this one, so I'm gonna keep speccing into that one. I really want to work on my professions because I have been, I wouldn't say slacking, but it's been really slow progress. So, okay, finalizing that one, and then I want to finalize that one. So I just want to get some points into it and then finalize it. I'm a bit of a completionist, and I don't like this. Here we go with the walnuts. So far, I will say, the stream is more stable than it has been for a good old while. The upload is. That's what I mean. Alright, let us pick up the rest of these, and then I want to head down to the Fyrakk Caverns and see what we can pick up of quests there. You guys might be well ahead of me in terms of that quest line. But... ooh, this one's up again. I don't mind that. So another 5 heroic dungeons. Could do some of that. I wonder if that's going to be a stable thing. It looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like it's going to be a weekly thing. Blacksmith, Black Dragon, and the Arena Calls. That one I want to pick up because we're definitely going to be heading into some arenas this week. Go. Oh, that's the arena skirmishes, though. We might not be heading into that. We might be heading into, at least I want to get some solo shuffles in. Do a bit better. I can't believe I have actually grown to like that. Blackened plate. Alrighty. Where is the nearest underground? Oh, this lovely little fishing spot that Fyrakk has completely smoldered down here. Or not just Fyrakk, very north and Eridicron too. Damn incarnates. I guess you can still fish up here. It's not as serene as it used to be, but this is cool. This is really cool, though. I wish I could just fly through the entire thing, to be completely honest with you. Also, I have a much better time flying in these caverns than I do on the surface of the Dragon Isles. Because I think there's no horizon, I don't get a seasick, which is just so lovely. I can actually enjoy dragon riding. I am so happy. I'm so relieved. Okie dokie, there is so many quests here. So much stuff to do. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I'm slowly feeling myself really getting back into the game. Kietobata. Okay, so what is in your letter? So here's what I need you to do. A friend of mine, Kayan, went all the way up to Valdraken. He's expecting a delivery from me. Can you get it to him? No questions, though. Don't look, don't smell, don't taste. This is for Kayan's nose only. Is it old blue cheese? Because I definitely didn't want to smell that. Oh no, it's a swallow. Oh, birdie. I'm just picking up way too many stuffs. Oh, oh, wait, wait. I'm hitting over. I'm hitting over. I'm hitting over. Where is it? Where is it? Nah. I'm gonna be too late, am I not? Oh, no. Well, good. Incense pot filled. Am I... Throw an ingredient into the pot. Oh, I'm not supposed to do anything about these moths. I'm just gonna... Throw ingredients. Okay, got it. Got it, got it. I love these little extra side quest thingies. It's not chests because we're so used to running around after chests and competing with others for the respawn. So this is really nice. This is a new thing. Or at least I don't remember doing this sort of thing before. We've had one similar thing in not Corthia. The other thing with the Z. Sereth Mortars. Where we could hit a big dude and he would drop apples. That was the first time I saw something like this. Gotta fill his incense pot. I don't see any more stuffs. Being attacked. I'm trying to... Okay, so do you guys want a cat update? Because I talk a lot about my cats. But... Hello, VJ. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Blazing Hippogriff starting day yesterday. Excited for season 2? I am. I am, actually. Thank you for asking. Are you? My arena buddy, or one of my arena buddies, he's just spammed me and my other friend for most of the day with updates on his progress in arenas, and I have obviously been at work, so I've just sat there wishing I could be sick with some kind of cold so I could be home and play WoW. And my other friend, he's taken days off, and I wish I had been as clever to take some days off to get the season started, but you know, this season is going to last for a while, hopefully. I really hope they give us enough time to enjoy this season before they release the next patch, because it's been really fast up until this point. And how much stuff do you need for this instance pot? Are we done soon? I was not supposed to do this. You distracted me. I was not supposed to do this. So the release of this patch was sort of very quick, I thought, after the former patch. So it's okay if they chill a little bit this time around. The Forgotten Reach is truly forgotten because I hardly got to do any kind of content before we moved on. So I didn't get to enjoy that at all, which is kind of a shame. Why am I the only one here? Nobody wants to do instant stuff. Keep them off me. I'm working at my school in the summer intern job and I wish I didn't have work. Yeah. Days like this, you just want to play WoW all day. Play WoW and make videos. I mean, I've hardly had time to do that. Recently, it's just been VODs. Honestly. Can we... How... Can I pick up more of these, by the way? Maybe I can. No, I can't. It doesn't matter then. Pick up, throw. Pick up, throw. If we take another round and this doesn't finish, I'm gonna just forget about it. Maybe I should actually think about planning holidays around patch releases this time around. Maybe the next one. I usually take some time off with the release of an expansion, which is a bit of a highlight. I remember I took time off for I not just started. Oh yay, we finished. But almost just started this new job when Dragonflight released, but I took some days off anyway and bought a load of snacks and bought some nice drinks and just it was just such a good time. I want to do that again, but it's gonna be cold before we have that again. Alrighty. What am I doing? I am going on a dig. Let's go dig. Let's go sniff and seeking. Can we not with the noses? But yeah, there's a few things I'm less excited about for this season. That's more because I'm worried. It might be a super good time. But, Brackenhide Hollow? I've done that on normal and heroic, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so what are we doing? We are... follow becoming hidden from enemies and able to dig up treasures. Okay, so we've got to do something about the shield. What about we just burrow under the fog? I've never done these takes before. Fog? Ooh, this fog. Okay, so we burrow. And we go through the fog. We break out. Stand on it and put me down. But the shield is still there. Huh? I'm just completely focusing here. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the cat update is I'm trying to train them to go outside and potty instead of going inside and pottying. Can we so if I stand on this, if I put you down and I tell you to stay there, can you please wait there? Stay. Stay. Here we go. And it's a lot harder to get them to potty outside than you'd thought it'd be. I've tried to put the litter box outside. They don't care. I've tried to empty some of the content outside somewhere I want them to potty. They don't care. They don't even... I place them there and then they just run. They're much too excited about other things. And I have also tried different kinds of things in the litter box. So now it's pine needles and sand and stuff. Can we leave? Okay. But it's just nothing is working. And I had a situation yesterday where I thought that Bumlin, my red cat, needed to go to the bathroom. And the litter box was outside because I was trying to get them to go outside when they needed to go. And he was walking around and meowing, and I thought, okay, there's something wrong. And Nox had been inside for a couple of times. She hadn't said anything, and I thought we're all good. And then I go into her room, and there's poop in the corner. And I was sure it was Bumler because he was right there and he was meowing and he was sort of telling me, Mom, I pooped in the corner. So I scolded him. And then I clean up the poop and I bring back the litter box. And just a couple of seconds after I put that litter box down, Bumler poops in it. So what I then can deduce is that the one that pooped in the corner was not Bumler, but it was Nox. And she was just silently walking inside, putting that one up, going, oh, there's no litter box. I will just poop here anyway. And then left, snuck out, and let her big brother get the scolding. Cats, man, never a dull moment. So I'm a bit more careful now with putting the litter box outside and leaving them with nothing inside because I get rewarded with poop on the ground, on the floor. So that should be a quest in WoW. Okay, here we go. Turn that one in. This is side quests. I know. Here is Shadow Flame Dispersed. I can do that. We gotta go and... This should actually be on fire, technically. Fyrakk should have been here and set it all on fire. Search for clues about Ifavesta's whereabouts. Yeah, we still haven't found him. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Oh, I fly through it and then I disperse him? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be really quick. Really fast. I might just be a little bit careful of where I aim my dragon. This is actually okay. I still don't have any sound. You guys do. Just increase the volume on mine. Is it just me or is that Shadow Flame really nice? Maybe I just like purple. There's a tractor outside. They've started plowing the fields, and you know what? I'm just having such a good time these days. I can definitely feel that that it's been winter and now it's spring, and my mood is just lifting. I don't know if you guys feel the same. I didn't actually think I would feel that way. I've had some days where I've been down a little bit, and I thought it was because I was potentially bored or missing the city or something like that. But it might just have come down to winter and darkness and cold, and yeah, I'm feeling much better these days. You can go cycling everywhere, run in the sun. I'm so active. I went to circuit training the day before yesterday. Today I went for a run, and tomorrow I'm going horseback riding on the beaches. And it's just, there's so much you can do when it's spring. And I don't know if you guys can see, you probably can't. But I've got some flowers there from the garden, and the plum tree is in full bloom, so that's stunning. The bees are swarming. It's just, I was lying outside and it was just so nice and relaxing. I could feel it all the way into my core, the relaxing, and just, yeah, it's just really nice. The town burns. Champion with me. Where are we going? Extinguish all the fires in the targeted area. So here. Okay, that worked. This is gonna be really slow if I have to wait for him. Can I not just stomp it or something? I'm a frosty, Kay. I've got frost attacks. That should work, no? This seems not entirely efficient, Mr. Ibizian. Did that work? It worked. Oh, it's nice music though. Couldn't hear that until now. Speaking of music, guys, I have to find a new soundtrack for my intro for Twitch, because the one I have I can't use, and I don't know what to do about that because I've had that soundtrack for all my years streaming and content creating. All my years. Is that 3 years? 3 years, I think. So it's going to be really weird finding something else and reconciling the fact that I can't. Oh, I was supposed to search for villages. I'm so sorry. Whoopsie daisy do. In his last moments, it appears that Teak tried to escape the fires by diving into the water. Did not make it in time. Oh. And here is one. Oh no. Oh, this is close. Okay, something else. I can do that at the same time, apparently. We're just doing a side quest while the town burns. Never mind. Don't mind me. Deep erratic circles are dug into the earth as if he attempted to burrow away from the flames. He did not dig fast enough. Aww. Poor little mole people. There's so many fires though. So busy. And was that it? Was that fine? Those few fires we extinguished, is that okay? He's in trouble. Okay, well, everybody's in trouble at the moment. Oh no, not that way. So this weekend I will be visiting my friend. We'll be having some sushi and a good time. Oh, it's too fast. Why is everybody screaming? We need to evacuate. Come on. But next weekend, I don't have anything planned. And I actually really... Ooh! Next weekend is going to be really long. So we have a holiday on Thursday. And I plan to work from home on Friday. And on Wednesday. So I actually have 2 days in the office. And then 2 days working from home. And then 3-day weekend. Oh, that's going to be nice. Maybe I should actually pile that together and then work on a Thursday and then take Friday off. I think that might be a good idea. We'll see. Hello, Step on it. How are you doing? Welcome and happy season start. Start a season. There is a lot of small things on my sort of shopping list this month. It's piling up a little bit, and I have to wait for some things. I want to get a new water bottle. Is one of the things I have to wait with. That one. We need to rescue one more villager. So that's one thing. And then another thing is I want to buy a new pot for my bonsai plant. There's a place here that sells like pots and plants, and they're kind of a bit of an everything store. They also have clothes and jewelry. But I noticed that they had these really beautiful blue pots. If it does have a drainage hole in the bottom, it'll be fine. Oh, the chef is good. There's too much smoke. I can't smell where I am. That's good. Our delightful chef survived. Curio. But I have to wait with those things because I already bought. I don't need to buy cat food. I need to buy some new food for Kitty. She's had the same food for a bit too long. I can't. There we go. I can get this way. Oh no. Brin sauce. Oh no. It sounds like brown sauce, which is something we make. I'm sorry. Brown sauce is dead. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. What about the other one? What about these guys? Why are they not leaving? Yes, I've bought cables and I've bought a lot of really good food, a lot of vegetables. So so there's no budget for pot and for, well, if I get to the end of the month and there's still money in my pocket, then hello, Broly. A long time no see. How have you been? Welcome to the new patch. Welcome to the start of a new season. Um, Welcome to new round of drops. For those of you who don't know, you can get some new drops now. You can get a hippogriff. Last week was a Hearthstone toy. Seed of the Aspects of the Dragon. Okay, super duper. Let's do that. So yep, so you can get your hands on a hippogriff mount, the Blazing Hippogriff. I will show you guys really quick while these guys chat. Blazing Hippogriff, this guy. It's an old card game mount, as far as I recall. So I've actually kind of admired this for a while. So I'm glad that we're getting it. I should also watch some streams later today. I can put it on while I eat dinner. We're also raiding tonight, my usual team and I. So that's exciting. I might ask them if I can stream it. We'll see. We'll see if there's an extra stream that suddenly pops up on your guys's notifications. That's a pretty cool. No, what's up with your face? Poor Broderick. Someone smushed his face. Where am I? Am I going around? Maybe. Is it in here? Yes, it's in here. I do have a tendency to get distracted with side quests. But you know what? That's part of... What? Nevril? What? Why is he... Is there a bad Niffin? I thought they were all good guys. What has happened to you? Who even is Nevril? I thought I smelled a hero. Please don't. Please don't. What do you reckon that heroes smell like? What do you reckon that villains smell like? I wonder. So villains probably smell... So villains, I can imagine, use kind of a strong, spicy cologne. So, bergamot and amber. I think maybe a hint of pine for villains. I reckon villains smell quite good unless it's a dirty villain. Of course, they won't smell very good. And what about heroes? Man, I don't think heroes are my kind of smell. I think heroes might be a little bit too sweet Although I will say that probably nobody in World of Warcraft smells very good. Least of all DKs. So you say you thought you smelled a hero? You smelled a DK. So that's nice. Hunters and... Thinking about it. Which class do you think smell the best? Sort of to you. I reckon druids. Druids probably smell of the forest and of moss, fresh grass, blossoms. If it's a balanced druid, they might smell like a clear, chilly night. With, you know, where the stars are out and you can see your breath in the air. That's what I reckon. And then feral druids probably smell like cats. And what else can I think? Well, hunters, I reckon hunters don't smell that good actually, because they are technically hunters. So they must have a lot of animal smells on them. Then we have warriors are probably really sweaty. Warriors, with all their armor, they're probably really smelly dudes. Shamans, well, shamans probably smell like, depending on the elements of whatever elements they're using. I reckon that, what is it? Is it elemental? Was it enhancement that uses a lot of lightning? I reckon they smell sort of burned, like ashes, or you know, when there's a thunderstorm, you can smell sort of the sparks and pressure and electricity in the air. And what else can I think about? Well, some shamans might smell sort of earthy. I reckon that thrall smells earthy. Rogues? I don't think rogues smell. I think rogues are odorless because they're rogues. You're not supposed to be. Imagine being a really smelly rogue, and it doesn't matter how good you are at stealth, people will smell you coming. And DKs obviously smell like death. Rot. Whereas I would reckon that frost DKs smell less because it's frozen rot. And blood DKs probably smell the worst. Oh god, no, they're arguing again. Well, Alexstrasza, if you had lifted your bum and done something about it, it might not have happened. Although I will say that what's his face from Halls of Infusion has technically sent their powers into eternity, into nothingness. So I guess they are the only power they kind of have is being able to transform into the visage. She's just there so imposing. I'm ready. Oh, such a good model, though. Hmm. It's just... I'll tell because of... I wonder if he was a little bit too sort of trusting of these two guys when he pushed for that. If it was me, I would have gone, yeah. Last time we went down there, all they did was argue, so it's probably not the best idea that we go again. And I was just thinking that as good as a model that Alexstrasza's new model is, that's how bad I think Caligos's is. It's just not at the same level at all. Alrighty, we're done. I have now completed the set, the bestowed plate campaign set. That's actually a pretty neat helmet if I was ever using helmets. And I'm also using the set, so it's a good set. It's a really nice set. This should be a blue one. World quests and world drops. And suffusing camps and PvP. Red one. Ooh, treasures and unique creatures. I like this set. That's a really good color, especially for Frost DK. That's really nice. I want to see if I can complete that. Alright. Okay. I'm going to just go back. So the new chapter's up already. Do I have to reload or something? Do I have to wait for them to return to their positions? Or... Here we go again. Indeed. So... Okay, down here. Down over here. We go back to the cave. Come, everyone. It's a puppy. I need a portal. Okay. Okay, where am I gonna end up? In waters? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. I don't have my dragon. Am I gonna die? Not today. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's on you. We've died to worse. Why not, Caligos? Why not? That could be funny. Throw you under the bridge. Okay, let's see. What's next? I would like one Slither Drake, thank you. I wonder how that feels flying a Slither Drake. I just heard a bird and I thought it was in the game because that would make sense. But then I thought, no, that wouldn't make sense. Unless it was one of those swallows. But I doubt it. Why is Abra so important? No. Let's just keep going. Gather information and resources at the Obsidian Rest. Okay, you know. Okay, I think we'll go another 15 minutes and then I might actually see if anybody is up for some PvP. Researchers on the Fire Titan lockdown. Renan and his team are in the field of system in lifting the Titan mining camp lockdown. We've not completed the event this week. Well, let's go see what that is then. There should be a glyph somewhere. Oh, up there. Found it. Then we... Yep, I feel so much better dragonflying down here. It is very little issue. Okay, what are we doing? We're defeating somebody. Wait for me. Okay, there's too much sound on you guys' end now. All this hacking and smashing. There we go. That's pretty good. Should be good. So far, so good with the internet. Although, I did buy a very long LAN cable. So, or an internet cable. So that one is arriving tomorrow, I reckon. And I'll pick that up, and then I hope it's long enough to reach my computer. And then hopefully I should have much more stable. Oh. Oh, I just got there in time to finish this? Okay, super. Perfect. Got some stuff. Oh, I got a mount? Huh? Is that a high drop rate? I mean, not gonna complain. Flaming Shale Wing subject 01. Oh, why am I not wearing any clothes? Am I supposed to fly this mountain in a bikini? What is going on? The first instance of a flaming shale wing ever discovered. 9 out of 10 researchers agree it's hot. Okay, well, cool. Can I fly it in here? I probably can't. Nope. Well, okay. It's another mount in the bag. Oh no, somebody else got it as well, so it might be a pretty high drop rate. Maybe that's a weekly thing then. Look at that glorious dragon. I need to go and get myself one of those. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so internet cable. I look forward to set that up and see if that works. Because the speed is just insane close to the router at the moment. But where I am is just mediocre and not very stable, as you guys can testify to. Oh, so we're already back. Is it we all good? Everybody's good? Why? Oh, I got... Wait, what? I got customization for my slither drake that I don't have yet. Okay, large finned crest, tan horns, or grand chin thorn. Do you want a chest thing or a chin thing? That's tough, actually. The thorn. I was thinking about which one would I rather use. More treasures. Deep rock pendant. Is that an upgrade? No. Kidoki. Okay, I can see that ads will start in about 8 minutes, so I will take my break in 8 minutes, just so you guys won't miss anything. I got a map. I can't carry anymore. Alrighty, well, we'll get to that later. I am gonna go back up here, I think, unless there's something I want to get done here. Now let's just go get that slither rig, shall we? Maniacal laughter and explosions can be heard echoing in the cabin. That sounds like Fyrakk. The maniacal laughter. He is just having a great time. He is just enjoying life right now, and we suffer for it, but you know what? It's very difficult not to enjoy his enjoyment, as awful as that sounds. As awful as that sounds. It's just, he feels so refreshing as a villain. No, thank you. I ain't scaling no cliff at the moment. Spying glass. Ooh. What will I see? Will I see a dragon setting things afire? No. Oh, avarice. I don't have tea today because it's so warm in here because of the sun. It's very windy today, but it's warm otherwise. Hey. I can't take these dudes seriously. And then what? Now what? Situation is worse than we thought. Seek out Commander Ignax in the battlefield ruins and see what can be done to turn the tide of this battle. Well, we haven't even started fighting. Maybe if we start fighting. This one's friendly. Okay, lots of quests. Destroy the Gerard in heavy weaponry and thinning the defenses and intercepting communication. The usual stuff in battle. Okie dokie, let's get started. Flame tongues slain. Flame tongues. That's these ones. So that's ballistas. Oh. I saw a crane up close today. Big old grey crane. I'd just come back from my run and I was stretching in front of the house and he comes flying overhead. Quite close, so he looks like he's about to land somewhere quite close to me. So I walk around the house to follow and see where he's going, and he lands on the field right in front of the house. I thought there was maybe a herd of his, but no. Herd is that flock of birds? Herd of birds? I think it's a flock. Now that I think about it. So, but he was all by himself, with a bunch of seagulls, because they are plowing the fields, they're turning the earth and getting ready to sow. There's probably a lot of food for them. Upstairs. Oh, the birds are going crazy outside. It won't be long until you can start barbecuing. Barbecue season, I can't wait for. I don't have a barbecue myself, but people around me do. Maybe I should get myself one of these small barbecues and actually start getting into marinating things and whatnot. I've always wanted to become quite good at barbecuing. The thing is, though, with barbecues, is if you want something really nice, the meat can get quite expensive, especially these days. So, I miss the barbecues I've had in the past in other countries. The barbecues are fine in Denmark, but it's so far from the barbecues you have in, say, Australia or England. There's some pretty decent barbecues in England when I visited. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can just finish these doodads off before the ads. I'm making myself hungry, I know. I'm very good at that, actually. Around this time of day. I've been on a bit of a eat healthier spree because I could start to notice some differences. I think I might... So we have this thing called rye bread in Denmark, and I don't think my stomach likes it very much, or at least it doesn't like too much of it, so I've been cutting down on that a little bit. And bread sort of in general. And you know what happens when you cut down on sugar and bread? You want to eat sugar and bread. I am very happy that I'm going to my friend's place plays on Friday, and I'm very much looking forward to having a bit of a cheat day, so to speak, and get some sushi and potentially some cake and some ice cream, and or some ice cream. All right, let's go. Let's go turn these in, and then we'll go take my break. Here you go. Nice and done. I am defeat the Gerardan forces. Gonna get up real quick and take a quick break, play some ads, and then be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. Did you all get your stretches in? Did you get something to drink? Remember to drink water, especially when it's getting warmer outside. Did you get yourself a snack? I miss snacks. I look forward to this break, this thing being done so I can eat some snacks. And let's fly. Always a good time bombarding things, especially in the back of a dragon. Roar, let out a mighty roar and summon the white hot fury of the black dragons, or hurl a fireball. Guess both are the same. I got myself a mammoth mount yesterday, just kind of randomly. I bought a pair of black glasses from Rathian's emissary around the Citadel, and I didn't know what they were for. I thought it was going to be transmog, but I couldn't transmog it. I couldn't equip them. So I asked my friends, "What is this? What did I just buy for 800 gold?" And they said, "Well, if you hit Exalted with, or Best Friend with Sibelian and buy his boots, you can buy a harness, and then you can get yourself a mammoth." And I said, "Well, how good of a friend am I to Sibelian?" And I was just, "Ooh, slither drakes!" And I was, "What in the world is going on here? What has he done to your fur?" Excuse me, Rathian. I know you're into perfume and stuff, but can you stop braiding these poor dragons' hair? That's not a trend. That's not a very nice trend. This must be the nesting area mentioned in the stolen report, but why are the Gerard in here dead? Rathian took him out? Something ambushed the marching Gerardin. Investigate the origins and motivations of the creatures in the area. You mean the slither drakes? Little one! Oh, so I guess you didn't break the... What? Who? Oh, that one. Poacher corpse. I'm always a big fan of when more types of enemies pop up, so... Oh man, I'm so excited for raid tonight. I'm so excited to investigate what's in there. I haven't seen it on PTR or anything. I usually... truly extraordinary. Very cute, very slithery, very quaint. I always like exploring new zones, and the former raid was a little bit sort of, everything looked the same, so I look forward to seeing something new. So, Gerardin was stopped here by an unknown dragonkin force, the Slitherdrakes, we think. Judging by how many lie dead, these dragonkin are as brutal as the Gerardin. I guess it's not the Slitherdrakes then. What worries me the most is that they still carry the Neltharian's banner, which means they remain loyal to him in whatever task he once gave them. Cages, chains, and transportation carts. I think we'll know where this leads. If the Draconids plan on capturing and enslaving the Slitherdrakes, then they are no better than the Gerardin. Stop the poachers. Regurgitated, half-digested fish. Dropped at your feet by a thankful Slitherdrake. Why, thank you very much. That's very kind. No! Experiments. Huh. That's interesting. That is true. We haven't seen Slitherdrakes before. Most of the other dragons, the models we have seen before, we've seen the Protodrakes before, we've seen those cliff climbers. The cliff drakes. The ones, the wyvern looking things. We've seen the Velocidrake model before, and we have seen the Highland Drake model before in most dragons in WoW. But the Slitherdrakes are actually completely new models, so that is very interesting, and I'm always a fan when WoW introduces a new model. It's always a good time. And one thing is just sort of rewrapping a new skin around an old model, but another thing entirely is getting a completely new model. Maybe these guys are just, they're quite similar to the Primalists. that one out. Can only use outside. Okay, so I can't mode it in here. It is really pretty here. I really like the cabins. They're sort of Ardenweald-like in the colors. All, all three cats are completely knocked out cold. They've been out for quite a few hours today because I was working from home today. I usually work from the office, but I take a couple of days from home during the week. And so they can get to come outside from early morning when I get up. So they've been playing outside a lot. Well, Kitty hasn't. Kitty sleeps most of the time. She's also been outside for a bit, but she's on antibiotics, so she's knocked out by that. She is a champ, though. It's she's just so good at taking those pills, even though they're huge. She doesn't like it. She's not very happy with it, but I give her treats and lots of pets, and we push through. And she needs one every morning and every evening, and then she's also getting her arthritis medication in the evening. And she's just taking it like a champ, and she's quite happy these days. I think it helps that it's spring. I think, like me, she gets affected by the sun and the warmth, and she's just lounging about in the sun as she does. So she's knackered, and the kittens are knackered because they've been playing all day. And you know, it's so nice and quiet in here. I can play in peace, which is always nice. Bumley is chewing in his sleep at the moment. I wonder what he's hunting. He's quite funny when he sleeps. Nox usually is very sort of still. I haven't seen her move a lot, but he sometimes I find him in such deep sleep. He's sort of twitching, and his tail is moving, and he's chewing. He's adorable. I love my cats. The worst is completed. The worst part is them being very small. Well, this is both the worst and the best part, but there's a lot of educating when they're very small. So they've stopped chewing on my plants, so that's good. Oh, hello. Hello, Ricazo. Ooh, ooh, a cutscene. Yeah. Dude. Hmm. Where did his personal development go? Character development. So Rathian didn't have much character development up until this point. Sibelian did, and then Sibelian just dropped it all on the ground, and then suddenly Rathian is getting developed. I just... How are you? I'm good, thank you. It's spring, and it's really lifting my mood. I've also gotten in a lot of exercise this week, which also helps. And then I am really enjoying this patch. I am so thankful. I'm so glad I have missed WoW. You have no idea, guys. I have been playing WoW, but it's just been sort of meh. I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm so hyped about this season. So much hype. What about you? How are you? Have you tried the new patch yet? Hope Emberthal stopped Sokareth at the Brimstone Garrison. So, but I got my Slitherdrig, yeah? I did. Serpentine Discovery. Winding Slither Drake. Ooh, he's black. These drakes feel at home in the depth of the earth and the far reaches of the sky. And I got some swept horns. And I got some half-digested fish. And I would like to set favorite. And I'm sorry, Proto Drake, for now. For now, I'm just gonna try this guy out. Ooh. But they're not too slithery, actually. So you know how wind serpents will really sort of noodle about. I don't mind it so much. This little snail. Niffendigenmitz. Oh dear, I like this dragon a lot. This dragon. I'm happy. Oh, his running is a bit goofy though. You were not meant to run now, were you? It's a bit goofy. Look at his harness too though. Because he's got such a long neck. It's just harness everywhere. Oh, this is adorable. Look at his little tail noodling about. He reminds me a lot about reminds me a lot of a lizard, which I guess makes sense. Okay, I'll stop. I rather like this patch. I just did the battle going on in the Iron Plains. It is chaos, but I figured that the tall pill in the battle is a good place to hang out as a range. That's a good idea. I haven't tried that yet. I haven't made it that far. I've heard it's chaos. I've heard it's laggy. For one thing. And I heard that the respawn is terrible. Is that right? I was expecting that serpent to noodle. He wasn't meant to have leggies. I was expecting it to noodle too, but it's not noodling, which I guess is fine. It's very sort of. What about if I? He noodles a little bit when I shoot forward, when I surge forward, and I skyward ascend. He noodles a little bit, but otherwise no, which I think is very good because too much noodling about will make you kind of sick. Oh god, if I was to noodle and look at that horizon, oh dear, I would not feel too good. There's kind of, isn't there kind of a void to that bubble? Is that just me? Interesting. Owie! Oh, I thought he was gonna hurt. It's fine. We're good. But yeah, I think you're right. But that's because they were experiments, these slither drakes. So I guess he was actually not really meant to have legs. Little noodly dude. My worst fear in this expansion is having a dungeon or a raid where I am forced to dragon ride, say around a boss or something. If that happens, I should probably buy some of those seasick pills you can get. I won't get nauseous. There's supposed to be a raid with dragon riding to attack the boss. I've heard. I thought that was just speculation. I didn't hear that was an actual thing. I heard somebody speculate. The Dark Whispers. Beneath my attention. By the way, did you see that there's a new mount drop? Sorry, Bumler was just turning in his sleep. He is so far in dreamland. Can you please say hi to the Sandman for me? Can you pass him a message? I would like to have some nice dreams tonight. I usually have nice dreams, actually. Knock on wood. It's been a while since I've had anything like a bad dream or a nightmare. I'm going by what WoW Twitterers have positioned. I saw something this morning. Somebody had taken a snapshot of a Wowhead post on Twitter that said that the Gladiator mount for arenas, that had a low chance to drop from any arenas above 1400 rating. But there is nothing on Wowhead. There was nothing. That post that he had taken or he or she or they had taken a screenshot of was not there. So that made me very suspicious. I was wondering, what is this? So always take things with a grain of salt. There's tactic for seasickness in a raid. Make your character die at the start of the battle and let everyone else get sick. That's actually a possible solution. What was it? We had a discussion the other day with some of my raid buddies, and we were talking about messing up, and they said, well, that's the reason why I just die all the time, so people won't see my bad damage. Ah, I see. Kidding, of course. Fake WoW news. Well, there's a lot of those. Busy and would like to speak to you. Get out of here, Sibelian. You're annoying. Busian is just wonderful. Please don't die. Please? Oh, get out of here. Oh my God. Can somebody punch him? Can I punch him? Whack him on the face. I think I'll mix them up. Yeah. We get to go inside that hourglass-looking place in Theldras's, and it'll be full of sand monsters who control time. You know, that actually doesn't sound completely unlikable. That actually sounds unlikable. Unlikely. That doesn't sound completely unlikely. It sounds like something that could happen. I'm pretty sure we end up going back in time at some point. There's got to be some time stuff when we're done with this stuff. I mean, or maybe not. Maybe Nostromo is gonna become Morozond at the end of the expansion, and then that gets, you know, that's the takeoff for the next expansion. I feel like if Morozond was going to become a final boss of any sort, it would have happened. They wouldn't have taken the direction that they're going in now. So maybe next expansion. Why are they so annoying? Morozond is a character that needs some time. Meaning he needs some screen time. He is such a big character that he really needs more than just a half patch or something. What is... Okay, what is that noise? That sounded like a motorcycle that is just not doing very good. Wow. I don't want to be that motorcycle. Powers combined. Ensemble Black Dragonflight Vestments. Ooh. Also a nice set. Feels like there's a big reveal coming. I don't know what it is, but it'll be very ooey. I wonder if that reveal is just, here is a Galakrond or something. I think we all kind of saw that one coming. Although it would be odd if Galakrond was a minor boss to the Incarnates, wouldn't it? Because he's such a big thing. Which is like, well, that's my... It sounded like it was just tearing its own chains and stuff apart. I'm hearing noises. Am I getting visitors? Go forward camp. Be there. And you are saying defeat the Brimstone forces loyal to Altharion. And you, weapons of historical value that I believe were lost to time. Like, this guy is more of a general than a leader, to be completely honest with you guys. Seagull! I hear seagulls. Galakrond's twin brother is revealed. It's him, but with a mustache. Maybe a fake nose. That's usually what I say if somebody sees me in like a bad mood, or if I don't look very good, I just tell them it's my evil twin. Oh, it wasn't me you saw yesterday. It was my twin. It was Spring. I did look very tired when I came back from my almost nap out in the sun before stream, and I drew the curtains and I set the lighting in here, and I started OBS, and then I looked at myself and stared and actually said out loud, "You look like CRAP." I just looked so tired, but it was because I'd just woken up and I'd been outside in the sun, so I was all red and warm. I just went to the bathroom and thought to myself, okay, what can we do here before I start stream and look like a zombie? Because I shouldn't be looking like a zombie. Well, I've been working all day, that's true, but I've been working from home, which is always so much nicer than being in the workplace. I like my office, but at home you can take sort of more breaks where you say you go and get some fresh air, or you empty the dishwasher, or I mean, you're in your own space. You don't have to think about what you're doing. You look like carp? Yes, exactly. Well, not right now, I hope. I don't think so, at least. But I did outside. Well, when I came back inside. Work from home, doing raids whilst in a meeting. Well, no. No. I did have a short meeting today, but otherwise it was writing reports and stuff, which I prefer to do from home. Because we've got this this front desk, and we're a lot of people in the office now. We just got a new employee. So it's a pretty tight space, and if somebody's talking, well, you can hear. It's very difficult to sort of keep focus if you want to really get into something, like a report or working on a video or something like that. So I prefer to do those tasks from home, and then the minor tasks I can do in the office. And it's always good to be there because you can discuss things with your co-workers and you can help each other out, actually help at the front desk and whatnot. But I tend to like working by myself, which is why I get to work an hour before everybody else. So I got some time by myself before they get there. So I usually come in, back to work. I come in and I make coffee, and I turn on my computer and I put my lunch away, and take my time with things. And then I sit down and I check my emails and I check the news for any relevant things we need to look out for during the day. sometimes I check the weather, and then I start work. I'll answer some emails and whatnot, and usually that's about the time that everybody else meets. So do a lot of different things. These days I'm working on some website stuff, and I run the Instagram, and I want to start making some more videos for work and whatnot. It's just difficult to get started because there's so many other tasks to do, so easier to fall in love with a coworker in the office. There's not really any coworkers I would want to fall in love with, to be completely honest with you. The majority are way older than I am, and most of them are female. So there's that. Nothing, it's just not my taste. Lots of older women. I mean, if you're into that, bless, but no, there's nobody there. I guess I could, if there's anything I could fall in love with in the office, it would be the water dispenser. We've got one of those water dispensers that will pour you cold water and hot water for tea, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to store your water in the fridge for it to get cold. You don't have to boil any water. You can just tap a button on this machine and you will get hot or cold water. Falling in love with somebody in the workplace will just lead to complications anyway. It's not a good idea. If you're in the same department, usually it will result in somebody having to switch either departments or companies. It's get a little bit too interesting otherwise. I've got 3 cats I can throw all my love on. My cats and I don't want to go in here. My cats and my plants. That's it. Here we go, and that one. Look at these. This one and the Valdraken are so high compared to the others. I gotta do something about these two. I have gotten to the point where I got my green dragon skin for the Maruk Centaur. That was the most important thing. I don't think there's anything else I particularly want. Maybe some blacksmithing stuff. Yeah, some crafting stuff would be nice. I hope that was bird. That was a bird. And the Dragon Scale Expedition would be nice to get to 20. Oh, is that 20 or is it 22? It's 22 I want to get to have red colored dragon aside from the proto drake. I dated someone from the same department. They accused me of cheating. Yeah, so it's just, well, some people are also more paranoid than others, but still, it's never a good idea too. Also, because if you have to work together, that can cause some serious tension in the relationship. Really, you should be exalted with all of them for shame. Yeah, I would be in Shadowlands if this was Shadowlands then. Well, that is void. That is so much void. Oh dear, I have missed the old gods. Hello, void. That's one of my favorite things in the game, in case you guys hadn't noticed. You know what I found yesterday? I found ice cream on sale. I know I've still got all the ice cream I bought last time from the ice cream truck, but this was Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I usually don't get that because it's very expensive. but they had it quite cheap on sale, which was very surprising to me. Actually, cheaper. So the places in the countryside, usually the prices are a little bit higher than they are in the city. So I had expected it to be more expensive here than in the stores in the city. But I was actually comparing, and it's cheaper here, and that's a miracle in itself. So I had to get myself one of the boxes. They had quite a few variations. I ended up with the one, I don't remember what it's called. It's got weird names, but it's the one with the salted caramel ice cream and brownie ice cream, which is just two of my favorite things. I almost got the brownie, but then I decided on the other one. I saw it just all the way on the back, so I'm not a big fan of the cookie dough one. Cookie dough is just, it might be a delightful thing, but the cookie dough in Ben & Jerry's ice cream is just very crunchy. It's very, you know, you can just, the sugar just crunches. It's too much. Sign respect. Defeat the dreadful defender. You can't have more time. Oh dear, oh dear. The Niffin is a bit soon, but Exalted gets you the title spelling. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. I definitely should not be surprised. Ooh. Oh, morons. These cinematic models have become so good. The vegan ice cream I have was half price today, so I had to buy 8 pots. I support that. That is fantastic. I would have brought 2 pints of ice cream. I could have, but, you know, I gotta be a little bit. I've had a little bit too much sugar and stuff recently, so. And I also had another box of ice cream, so just one at a time. Um, I support that. There's actually, so I'm not a vegan, and I'm not a vegetarian either, but I had actually a very good vegan ice cream. It was my friend who told me about it. She said they have this caramel ice cream. It's vegan, but it's incredibly good. And I tried it, and it was incredibly good. It was better than non-vegan ice creams I've had, which is salted caramel. Enter Aberos, the Shadowed Crucible, and defeat Sakhareth. That is something I will do tonight. I probably won't defeat Sakhareth, but we will give it a go. Alright, I'm done. I'm caught up. Let's go back to Blacksmith Black Dragon and like the Niffin do. Let's go back. I smell a nearby glyph. Is it all the way up here? Yes. I am not gonna get up there. Am I? Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, this Slither Drake is a good Sora. Yes, we made it. Yay! Sakhareth is really on one. On one. He is hearing voices for sure. From somebody. I wonder who it is. I wonder what old god it is. if it's Yashrash or whatever, however you pronounce that, the one we still haven't encountered actually in the game. Quick math works out as 4 liters of ice cream. Okay. So you guys have your tubs of ice cream is 500 milliliters, I'm guessing. I wonder what, like, usually I think we have 1 liter pints of ice cream in Denmark. I'm not sure. I'm also thinking that, have you seen the pints that the American ice cream usually comes in? Isn't it 2 liters, or is it just, does it just look bigger? I can't really figure it out. Many of them are sort of taller than the ones we have in Denmark. I don't know which one I prefer. The tall ones can be so deceptive when you eat from them, because you don't realize you've eaten 2/3 of a pint before you see the bottom. There we go. Well, at least reputation with the Niffin is pretty quick. Already level 7. Am I gonna see a snail popping up in a second? Keep over renown. Quartermaster. Ooh, I should just buy these 2 things. I can go and customize my Slitherdrake. Keep my nose clean. Okay. I would like to go back to Valdrakken temporarily and have a look at customization for my Slitherdrake. The pint of ice cream the Americans have is just under 500 milliliters. Really? It's smaller? Oh, well, that's why. That's why they can just eat an entire pint by themselves when they're sad and heartbroken in front of the TV. You know, that's something I used to really dream of when I was younger. My friend and I. So you know, when you grow into adulthood, when you become old enough to earn your own money and actually control your own money. I had started working in a supermarket when I was in high school, and so I was earning my own money. And one really major thing that me and my friend, she started working in the library at the school, so she was also earning her own money, was that we decided, now that we're adults and we can do whatever we want with our money, we're gonna buy ourselves each a pint of ice cream or a box of ice cream, bring it back home, eat TV, and then eat as much of that ice cream as we want to. It was so fantastic, and we were so excited about it, and I couldn't even eat half of that pint of ice cream. But I still remember that day. I still remember I took photos of it because it was just a real life event for me. It was great. Well, what did I end up having? I remember I had a hard time deciding what kind of ice cream I wanted, and I figured that I didn't want chocolate because you can't eat a lot of that before you get really thirsty. So I ended up, I think, with chocolate marzipan, which is one of my favorite ice creams. Or maybe I didn't and I regretted not going for that. Because you can't get chocolate marzipan that often anymore, or at least not in many places. So whenever I come upon it, I get really excited because it's my favorite ice cream. So it's like a vanilla ice cream with swirls of marzipan and then chocolate chips. It's very good. And I make myself hungry again, and I'm having salad for dinner. Salad, and I'm gonna make these chicken meatballs to have with it. All right, what are we doing now? The Slitherdrake customization. Let's have a look. I like how it slithers when it comes up to you. That's really nice. Okay, what can we get? Do I need to buy everything for it again? Do I start from scratch? Yes, I start from scratch. What would I want? The blue one, obviously, for Frost. Swept horns. Split horns. Charger horns. No, I like the swept horns. Horn color. I can change. Ooh, the white one is nice. Large fin. Oh, so it's not in front. Okay. Large fin, bare, or plated. Ooh, the hairy one is nice too. Guess I'll have a little plate thing. So, skin type. Heavy or light. Ooh. That's my grand thorn and my short horns. That's a really big thorn. Saddle. Ooh. Or I can ride it without armor. I do like the armor though. That's a nice armor. I can't change the colors though. I would like to get the blue and silver one. Professions. Do I have anybody who can clubtail? No, I like the bear. Alright. Well, I can't change any of these. Oh, I can change the eye color. Is he a blue-eyed boy? Is he a green-eyed boy? I can't really see your eyes. Or is he a red-eyed boy? Like the red ones. Eye style. And we good with the slit. Eyesight's fine. Nose? I can get some spines on the nose. I think I'll just leave it. Jaw. None or curled horns. Yeah, you don't want to come in contact with this guy's face. Hairy ears. Does anybody have a scissor? No, we don't want hairy ears. Spines. Yes. Okay. Here we go. That actually matches my character's outfit quite well, too. I don't mind this. This is a good looking dragon. Look at his little every time he lands. I like him. He's cute. What a lovely way to spend it. I just remember. I think we watched horror movies, actually. Oh, why, hello. Somebody else is admiring the dragon. I should go to the Ishkara and see if they will give me the blue skin for this guy. And I'm going to use the Flight Master, because if I can avoid... Oh, there's a Fyrakk assault here. Let's go. Let's go have a look at that first. I think I'd be tempted to go for a bear on all options to make it look like... But the bear is nice. The bear is sort of fitting. Hairy ears are exclusive property of granddads and some grandmothers. Well, maybe my slither dreg is a granddad. So I try to customize each of my different dragons for my different characters. Fortunately, they're separate. They're not shared. So I try to make them sort of match the personality of my perceived personality and style of my different characters. And my druid has got a granddad Highland drake. He's a bronze dragon, and he's got white hair and lots of teeth. And I imagine that he's a granddad. Okay. Fyrakk's forces. Let's go have a look here. I mean, the Highland drake a granddad too. Big white beard on him. It just fits. Oh dear. Primal Night Flame. Oh, I want that as a mount. They must be made in Fyrakk's image. Hello, some niggas. I need to be closer. I can't be closer. Fyrakk has made a deal with the dragon hunting Gerardin. Their blacksmith, Gira, has sent her finest crafters under the aegis of Fyrakk's primalists. They are gathering materials for the construction of something. Find a way to access the suffusion crucibles and molds. Okie dokie. There's more quests here. What do you got? Recover infusing supplies. You know, this could be actually a really fun weekly thing to do. Heal wounded guardians. The only bit I struggled with here was grabbing the quest when an attack was, well, attacking. Kept dying in the quest giver's boots. Like, please, just let me grab the quest. Okay, okay. There's a lot going on here. This would be fun group content, I think. Ooh, I can feel the lag. Everybody's out here having fun. And look at my stable stream. Look at it. Ooh, ooh, that's a rare. Look at my stable stream. I am so happy. What should just die any second. No, it's been around. So usually my KB per second meter goes sort of up and down from 3,000 to 4,000 and back to 4,000 and then 2,000 and then up and down a little bit. This has been around 4,000 the entire stream almost. So they have done something good then with the update. Maybe I didn't need that LAN cable then. That's probably, it's always good to have a really long LAN cable. Ooh, I got some Rook Centaur recommendations. And there's another rare. Oh, this is not too bad. Except it hurts. Stuff hurts. But aside from that, there's a lot going on. But this is good. You know, I don't need to go into the raids today. There's lots of stuff for me to do here. Actually, I should call in sick tomorrow. I'm not gonna call in sick tomorrow. Next week is not very long. It's just a couple of days. So I will have plenty of time to play games then. I do have some family I probably need to hang out with at least for a couple of hours, but aside from that, because it's a holiday, people come here. Do I have stuff to loot? There's a chest over there. Water Fyrakk. There's another rare thing. Get the family to hang out and game. Oh, I wish. They're not into games. Well, my brother is, but he, not WoW anymore. Really, so he's not a retail guy. He played Classic, but his words, not mine. He has completed it. He's done what needed to be done in Classic. He's up to speed with raids and dungeons and whatnot. So right now he's playing something else. I didn't think I would ever get to a point where I played more WoW than he did, because he's the one who got me into this game. So I think I've always been a little bit more, what would you say? That's probably what people are doing, so they draw these powerful foes. Iskull Flame Snout. Missing. I was thinking, sure, why not? But I don't have any keys, so that doesn't work. Yeah, I've probably always been a little bit more nerdy with games than my brother. When push comes to shove, I've at least always been more sort of hyped about it or invested in it. Wing Ripper, that sounds terrible. Wait. Get the keys eventually. I think I have one. I think I might have one. That's why I thought, I probably have more than one, but I didn't. So that's fine. Be good. I should get started on my dinner right after stream ends, so I have time to eat, to cook and to eat before the raid starts. Here is one we can turn in, and then we have Suffusion Crucible looted. That I cannot do yet. Owie. I don't see Fyrakk anywhere. Where's my buddy? I guess he's too cool for this place anyway. Consume 5 water Fyrakk to extract materials from a fusion mold. It's part of the quest. I get it. And I got a key. No, I don't. It was not that key I had then. I had a different key. Be a little bit careful with my health here. Ow. So I was doing circuit training the day before yesterday, and it takes place out in the forest. And it was something that my parents started doing. They talked about it, and I thought, okay, well, they called it forest training. They didn't give an indication of whether it was yoga, Pilates, or heavy weight lifting or anything. I assumed it was going to be a little bit Pilates-like. As it turns out, it was circuit training, and it was actually quite tough. But in the end, I felt amazing, and I still feel amazing. And if I didn't have riding tomorrow, I would go again. So I'm definitely going to make that a regular thing instead of just running. I do like running, but you don't really gain muscle per se from riding, and I'm not completely useless, but I've become a little bit weak. Let's just fusion crucible looted. Is that a crucible? Maybe. Fused ingots. Let me get some more ingots first off. I used to do a lot of well, not a lot of lifting, but I used to go to the gym. We had a gym at the university grounds in Japan, and I used to go there, and I liked feeling strong. I liked being able to trust my body to climb a rock or something like that. So I would like to get back to that point, and I have been thinking of buying a membership in the local fitness center, but now I discovered this, and this is just as good. This is just using your own body weight mostly. We do have some small weights, but some small dumbbells, but mostly it's our own body weight. Alrighty, so I still need to loot that crucible, so I guess I need more of those keys? Maybe. Earthlings, so Azerothians? Azeroth Azerites. Azerothians, maybe? Owie. It's a fly on my curtain. Owie. Feel spent from unpacking the shopping. Does that count? Yes. I get exhausted too. from unpacking shopping. I hate it. I like shopping. I don't like unpacking. I hate unpacking. It's the worst. You have to sort of find space for everything. So this goes in the fridge, this goes in the freezer, this goes in the cabinet, this goes in the drawers, this one goes on the shelf. It's a lot. I get you. Vacuuming and unpacking are my least favorite activities. Only beaten by mowing the lawn. I don't know. Vacuuming and mowing the lawn. It's just... Mowing the lawn is just like vacuuming the grass. It's equally bad. Okay, so now I've got 5 of those. Then what? Then what? It's a fusion crucible looted. What are they saying? The blacksmith. Find a way to access the suffusion crucible and molds. Keep what you find. Crucible. I need to find a suffusion crucible. That's a shipment. Crucible. That's a mold. It still asks me to do the same thing. Maybe it is just getting into that chest. So doing this 3 times and then getting into that chest. I think that's it. I need to be fit enough to jump 5 feet vertically. You need to be fit enough to jump 5 feet vertically or you're like... Getting there. Getting there. I didn't expect... my abdomen muscles to be hurting because I do abdomen exercises before bed every night. But what do you know? Everything hurts. My arms hurt. My abdomen hurts. My legs hurt. So there's that. My back, not so much, which is good. Your back shouldn't hurt after a workout. But I mean, as in, I don't think we did enough exercises for the back muscles. These elder ladies that I was out in the forest with tended to prefer the abdomen exercises, which makes sense. It's, do I have 3? No, I only have 2. Oh, there's a crucible. Well, oopsie daisy do. Okay, well, what do I need to unlock it? Nothing? Maybe? So yeah, they were going very hard on the abdomen exercises. So I think we tend to, or we usually come up with exercises together. So I think I might offer my input on some more back exercises because that's very important when you train your abdomen, that you also in equal measure train your back, so you won't end up with too much sort of, because you might end up being sort of hunched forward if you don't also work out your back. At least that's what my personal trainer years and years ago told me. I had a personal trainer for a very short amount of time because it was something that the gym offered, I think, on a... It was like a trial, and then because I liked it, why did I have a personal trainer? I don't think I was trying to lose weight or anything. I don't remember. Past me had some weird shenanigans. Here we go! And then what? Then we gotta take out Forsmaster Cracklin. I think I've taken him out several times. Oh well. So yeah, I had that personal trainer. That's something that he told me. So always remember to do it in equal measure. You do abdomen exercises before bed, do you hate yourself? No, I just feel better. I feel better if I do those and then a few stretches before I go to bed. It relaxes my body. So, I started doing it many, many years ago. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. I started doing it many years ago, and now it's so much a habit that I I can't forget it. And then on rare occasions, like in the evening after circuit training, I told myself, okay, you don't need to do your abdomen exercises today because you're already done plenty. And it's not a lot. It's just I switch around a little bit. One is 1 minute plank. What am I supposed to do? Forge Master slain. Is he still up? Is he gone because I died? Forge Master. Where are you? Well, that's unfair. Hello? Do I have to resummon him? I don't want to do that. So one is 1 minute plank and then half a minute of what are they called? Kicks. And then the other one I do is just oh, there he is 20 high crunches, and then 10 to each side. It's not a lot, it's just a little bit, but it's good for you. It's good for me. And it makes me relax, and then I do a bit of stretching, and then I go to bed. And I sleep way better. I fall asleep really quickly, usually. I'm not somebody who... You just woke up. I'm not somebody who lies awake for a long time, unable to sleep. Unless it's been like a day with no exercise. If I have a day where I haven't walked, I haven't run, I haven't done anything, I've just been, you know, lying flat, not leaving the house. Oh, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. And then I... Oh my... Darn it! I am so close. I can't end the stream before I take this dude out. Have moss instead of grass. No mowing needed. Plus it eats more CO2 than grass. I do have a lot of moss in my lawn though. So okay. I can do it. Yay! My apprentice. I'm done. Take me home. There you go. Maybe look up that personal trainer to see if it turns out they were running a scam of telling clients bad advice and sending them off to their evil twin who's a chiropractor. No, I don't think that was the case. I think it was pretty good, actually. I don't know what happened to him. Here we go. You can have that. Oh, I'm capped. Used to upgrade Dragonflight Season 2 equipment during that season. Should I go equip stuff? Or should I go upgrade stuff? It's fine. I will only lose about 10 or something. Upgrade. Okay then. %. I'm leaving. I am leaving. I don't think I have any gear I should upgrade though. I haven't gotten any new gear yet at all. I haven't gotten any PvP gear yet. So, but that's what I should be getting started on. 2%, but you did a lot of time. Excuse me. He was, you know, he was hitting really hard. So someone sent me something. Vascon. Exceptional. A keen-eyed messenger told me that you've collected a staggering amount of flight stones by now, enough to upgrade quite a bit of gear. Come visit me in the heart of Luam. We can experiment more with this power. Oh, okay. I shall take it. I shall take it. I do actually have a piece of gear. What was it I got from that heroic dungeon quest? Boots? Yeah, I got boots. So I could technically upgrade that, but I'm not going to. I am instead going to end the stream right now and go make myself some dinner, because I've made myself very, very hungry with all this talk about ice cream and whatnot, and it is my dinner time. I need to rest my eyes a little bit. Oh man, I need to show you this guy over here before I end the stream. I want to sit down and relax my eyes a little bit before I go into raid, but you should see this dude. Let's see if I can show you without. Look at him. Let's see if it'll focus. You focus? He is knocked out cold. Bumble. Not reacting. He's snoring. He's great. So let me put this back. Sorry. It's gonna fall over. And there's Nox behind the door. Alright. I will be ending here, and I shall see you guys on Sunday when there's another stream at 2 p.m. as per usual. Good luck in getting your percentage towards your Blazing Hippogriff mount. Don't forget, anybody who didn't see it before, here is another link if you want to read about it. Have a very good evening. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye.